We could do that.
All right, we'll just do a quick part 2. So you want to do some time movements?
Yeah.
You want to do it with Bitcoin, or should we do it as a like
Overall
using me in
market?
the future?
Yeah.
No, I mean like taking Bitcoin as an entity, or should we do like an individual?
Yeah, we can do Bitcoin as an entity.
Okay. Okay.
But there are some
So
cryptos that are in opposition to Bitcoin. So the listeners would need to be familiar of which ones those are. Shiba Inu seems to be in opposition to Bitcoin, I've noticed.
we'll take Bitcoin as an entity, and
Okay.
people can use that as a general idea. So what about doing a time movement to say
Sunday?
to Sunday? Yeah, this Sunday, which would be the 28th.
Sunday the 28th of November,
Yeah.
2021. Let's go 6 p.m. Eastern time. Eastern Standard Time. Are you closing up or down? Up. So it will close up 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday, November 28th,
Well,
from what it is today. So taking right now's price point, okay, what's the price point right now?
57,650 approximately.
57,650. It's going to close up to that price point on Sunday, November 28th, 6
how
p.m.
much
Eastern
further
Standard
is it
Time.
going to be? Like 60,000,
You're going to close at
62,000?
60,000. 62. 61, 62. 61-ish.
Is Sunday the day that there's a $3,000 movement, a pump?
Is Sunday the day that there's a $3,000 movement? No, about a $1,500.
So what's the strongest day from 11/23/21 to 11/28/21?
Okay, 11/28/21. What was the strongest day of the last 4 days? Friday? Friday.
Can we move Bitcoin to like December 15th and ask the same question?
December 15th, 2021. 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What was the strongest day in December so far? I keep getting around the 7th. Around the 7th is a strong day.
December 7th. Okay. And what is the price? What is the highest price on December 7th, 2021 in US dollars?
December 7th, 2021, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time was the highest price. 64.
And what was the price on December 6th?
What was the price on December 6th? What was the price on December 6th, 2021? I'm getting 58.
Well, that'll be exciting as we approach December 6th. It's 58,000.
I mean, listen, when trying to get numbers is difficult because technically, numbers are not directly communicated from the spirit world, right? Or from
Can we
anything,
do it a
because
different way?
that's why remote viewing, they say you use alternatives for numbers. You use like perceptions
Dowsing.
in place of numbers. So you could use like sounds. I like to use sounds, or you can use like colors, or you can use shapes, or you can use, that's all these
Dude,
ARVers that are trying to win the lottery, trying to figure out the pick 3, the pick 4, and the Powerballs. They use all kinds of different methods, right? Because obtaining numbers is difficult. It's like obtaining names. Names are difficult, and I don't know why. I've done mediumship classes whereby names are exceptionally difficult. Numbers and names are always difficult.
it worked one
So
time when
yeah.
we did the that hedge fund, remember? That was successful. But can we do something different? Can we like look at volume? Like if we say what's like the volume on December 6th and what's the volume on December 7th? Because if there's
Okay.
like a tremendous amount of energy, a tremendous amount of volume
Mhm.
coming in.
Okay, so what is the average volume? I mean, do you have a number to give me as a starting point?
Sure.
I like the background.
Yeah, I figured.
It's cool.
Yeah, I just mixing it up a little bit.
It's great.
So the average volume
Mhm.
on 100-day is around 45,563. That's the average volume on over the course of 100 days, for the last 100 days, let's just say. And
Well, the volume is
which,
definitely going to be up from the tail end of the 6th going into the 7th, and then closing
okay,
at 6 p.m. I just
which
feel the
also would,
volume's going to be up.
like, volume would be up on a hard sell too. So if like Bitcoin crashes, let's just say volume would be up like crazy. So it would be the same, but you're saying the price will be going up because people are buying, right? So what are the emotions that people are feeling when they're trading on that day,
The
on the 7th?
emotions that people are feeling as they're trading on the day of the 7th. Elation.
And you're asking Bitcoin?
Yeah.
Can we
Listen,
group the day
hold
traders
on.
as an entity? Oh yeah.
Let me just say something, right? Before people roll their eyes at this. This is so true. Because as an experiment, I did a CTT session for Shiba Inu. And even though it's not a living, breathing soul, it's still an energetic entity with a consciousness. And the emotions from the traders or the holders are intertwined with the crypto. Okay. So for that session, when Shiba Inu started going down, a lot of people started pouring in negative emotions towards Shiba Inu. Okay, this sounds a little crazy, I know, but it's true. And so they were pouring in emotions like, I'll never be rich and this is terrible and blah. And actually, all it does is it surrounds the crypto and negativity, and it brings it down even further. So you can accurately judge the emotions of a crypto by the holders and the traders.
So can we take the traders as an entity though, and
Mm-hmm.
separate it from Bitcoin? This could be a good one to explore. And can we move them to the day traders? You know what I mean? The day traders, not the hodlers, and move them to December 7th.
Okay.
Do you have a good connection with them?
Yeah.
What are their emotions?
They're really happy. They're clapping their hands. They're jumping up and down. Some of them have made a lot of money.
What
Yeah.
about December 8th?
December 8th, a big sell-off.
What are their emotions on December 8th?
Down. The emotions are down. I think, yeah, they're down. They're down. So the people that are just, how do you say it? Hodlers, hodling or hodling. Yeah. The ones that are holding Bitcoin for a long period of time, their emotions on December 8th are down.
Great.
The day traders, it's not accurately to assess them on December 8th because they've made money, right? So they're happy and then they're rebuying at a lower price.
Oh, I see. Maybe they backed out. Okay, so we can use buy bid, so I'm gonna use buy bid, I'm gonna leverage it on that day, and then we'll do a follow-up video on this one and see where it goes.
Does the technical analysis line up?
Well, we won't know as we're getting closer to that time, but
okay.
it does appear that it's supposed to be higher in the month of December, but it could also be a bull trap, and it could push it out to January, but we won't know until we get a little bit closer in terms of volume and charts. I notice it's more accurate closer to the date.
You know what? Judging the emotions of the coin is a very, very interesting way of looking at it. After I did that CTT, and what's so funny is that when I did the CTT for the Shiba Inu, right, the next day it was up by 16%, right? And it was pumping.
I know.
And everybody, my Patreon group was like, Liz, you're so freaking awesome. Let's get tapping. And then they started
Where do
putting
you
stuff
get
on.
Shiba? Where do you buy it?
Me personally, I buy it through Binance UK.
Okay, so Binance. Okay.
UK. Right. I don't know if it's on the Binance USA, but it's on Binance UK. And, our Patreon group is so cool because they all started like, we need to do like these full on tapping sessions and CTT for Shiba Inu because everybody seems to be sitting on Shiba Inu, right? They're all counting on it. And they saw the effects of that one CTT session into the Shiba Inu. I'm telling you, it's powerful. And what was so interesting is that the technical analysis people had all predicted or speculated that it was going to be way down. So that session actually affected the price of Shiba Inu that day because everybody was expecting it to go like plummeting down. All the TAs had aligned, but Liz interfered with the CTT session and it hit like a 16% pump rate for the whole, and it was quite continuous. Now
we'll do some tapping sessions on it too.
But what happens is, then you read the emotions of the coin and everybody's happy. And then there's the sell off, right? Because you got the people that made the money, they made a lot of money, they sell off and they rebuy. And then the emotions go down again, right? Because now everybody's waiting and waiting and waiting. So that actually is very accurate. I mean, what we could do is we could do CTT each day. That's what I love about this, right? The BQH and the QHHT, they only work on humans, but the CTT, we can do like CTT for your portfolio, your individual investment portfolio, whatever it is, as long as it's something.
I like that.
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah.
We could do a group of it too, but it's probably more powerful with you there, but I could have it on my little community that I got going on now on this Patreon. It's small, but I prefer it small. You could use like a tapping system for everyone's business portfolios.
It's manageable when it's small.
Because when it was big, when we were doing it big last time, it was a little too much. But let me ask you something, because this is the Bitcoin video. Do you still see 80,000 Bitcoin for December, for the end of the year?
80,000. I keep seeing 81, 82. It's very possible. It's very possible. You know,
Okay.
you got to think there's a lot of factors coming into play. So I tell you what, I'll move Bitcoin December 31st, 2021, 6
Now we're
p.m.
talking.
Eastern Standard Time. You know, what are the factors that are causing people to invest in Bitcoin? Everything. Okay, that's a generalized answer. Is it inflation? Inflation's going to have a big impact on Bitcoin. People are losing money with inflation. Um, so they're going to start, gaining more confidence in investing. Is a regulation the issue? No, not yet, but I feel regulations are coming. They're putting them together now. I feel like regulations are definitely coming, and the regulations, although the crypto community sees them as a bad thing as a whole, they're actually quite a good thing because they're going to give more people confidence. So more people will invest. And obviously that's going to make the prices go up. Did you hit
So when you
82, 81?
81,000, and when did it hit 81,000?
When did it hit 81? Did you hit 81? Around the middle of the month.
But we just did the
It's
middle of the
very
month.
possible. Hmm?
We just did
December
the middle of the
7th
month.
isn't the middle of the month.
No, but we went to December 15th and it was around in the 59s or something like that.
Yeah, but I would classify the middle of the month like from the 15th until like the 20th. So I just feel it's a
Wait,
strong possibility. It's a
okay.
strong possibility.
Okay, so as we approach that date, we'll do another session to kind of
Yeah, the
capture when
closer.
that other, yeah, when that other
Mhm.
pump is going to be. Because if it goes from like 64 to 80, we can all make some big bucks here. That's no joke. That is no, a
Yeah.
$20,000 pump like that with leverage. You could go 100 to 1, and you know,
Yeah.
well, he
I
can't
think
really risk.
I Yeah, I mean, I think the best thing to do is to really, I think the best thing to do is to really recheck it closer to the time, because the closer to the
Okay,
event, the more powerful the energy is. So
yeah,
we should have like definitive moments on the calendar where we check in. You know what I mean?
yeah, yeah. Okay, all right. Let's do it. Let's do it let's end this one here, and
Let's
as we
do
get
it.
closer in, we'll, yeah. All right, all right.